What's up, guys? This week I'll be looking at Lone Wolf's gameplay. The point of this game is to pay attention to how to cycle or utilize power weapons when you're dealing with like many in one spot. I take out this guy with rockets. I try to push for him. You know, someone else kills. They're right there. I know they're there. I'm just gonna run away. I'd rather stay alive at this point. Unfortunately, the guy who I killed with rockets spawned above me and killed him. Now he thinks I had rockets, but I really didn't. Now he walked over a dead body, you know, switched to his AR, it was not there, so he assumes that they're not there anymore. And no one else is going for them. And I know they're still there. So I'm going to grab them and just pick them up and run away. Now, even though I'm down by 2 kills in the start, it's the start of the game, it doesn't really matter. I have rockets and no one knows that, so it'd be really advantageous. I kind of choked with my rocket, but I finish him off with my BR. Unfortunately, his plasma, you know, kind of pushes me off the edge. I noticed there's a guy above me when I spawn. Now, I did the risky thing in going for out BR there. The guy, you know, who's on top, whoever has the higher ground in a BR battle, will usually win. They have a lot more room to work with, and it's just harder to shoot up and hit their head when their feet, knees, and everything can get in the way. I'm not sure how he lived, but it doesn't matter. Even though there's a guy down there, I tried to kill the guy lifting because they're an easy target, you know. They can't control their descent, they're always going to land in the same spot. I've been fighting there for a while, so I'm just going to push out of there. Now what I did there is I meleeed and then hit, you know, the grenade button as fast as I could. And you can actually cancel your melee, and I used that tactic to stick people. But right there did not work. Rather than going to shoddy, which is the habit most players, including myself, have, I just push out of there. Rockets are already up, I see them. No one else is going for them yet, so I have regen, I'm going to push around. I shoot that barrel because I'm going to go that side of the map with rockets. I try to shoot my second rocket, but nothing happens. I switched to my AR because a brute shot spawns there, and it's quite useful on this map. I'm gonna push because I knew the guy who was going around the edge would shoot me, you know, come after me and shoot me. I know OV should be up because I picked it up in the start of the game, and the time is, you know, 6:50. I'm not gonna pick it up immediately. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I'm not sure why I threw that, you know, drainer. I kind of panicked right there. It's kind of risky to chase him, some would say, but I knew he couldn't go anywhere. He had his back turned and I had OV. Now I have a sniper, and this spot's okay, but it's really hard to snipe people, for me at least, and you don't get a really good view of the map. Best place is camo spawn. And since I, you know, picked up a snipe, I knew someone had a new shoddy, and I figured that, you know, someone's gonna come up that ramp. Now I don't pick up shoddy immediately. I wanted to use my sniper completely before I do anything with it. Put grenades in case they drop down. Put one up the lift. The good thing about this spot right here is that 2 frag grenades spawn. Wait a little bit before I push up. Most of the time when people are on the bottom of this ramp, they're going to throw a grenade at you, and so it doesn't blow up at in your face, you should always run towards them. It was a little risky move right there not to actually utilize the bubble shield, but I want to save it and use it later.
5 minutes remaining.
That noise was the guy Gandhi hopping in the lift, trying to bait me in, or I'm not sure, but I'm not going to go up, and you know, some other guy went up there, so I'm just going to wait. Rockets are down there. Throw a grenade. This is the time for my bubble shield. Always check my back. Now, look, we have 3 power weapons. What should I do? Now, I have shotgun. I want to save that. So I'm going to immediately try to waste my rockets as fast as possible. Now I have the sniper. I choke really bad with the no-scope, so I'm just going to reload and kind of run away. That's where the shotty comes in handy. Hear someone go up the lift, and I'm in a really good spot to snipe. This is a pretty good spawn, I think, on this map to snipe. You can really get a good view. Now, there's a guy below me. Invis is up, which means shotgun is up. I'm not going to switch to my shotgun because that would make noise. So I just wait for him to come up, and he was completely clueless. So it was an easy kill, and I get his shotty ammo, which I needed. Always there. I'm kind of waiting for someone to go for it, for 2 people to fight for it. Nothing's really going on. It's really quiet. And if it's too quiet and you're standing still and you don't see anyone in Lone Wolves, that's a bad sign. You need to move. You should go somewhere. Get some kills. Go find someone. You can't stay there in one spot forever. Successfully baited 2 guys right into me with the fresh OV. I hide a little bit so the guy at the lift doesn't see me. This time I do an okay snipe. I don't have any BR, so I'm going to try to throw a grenade and get a no-scope, but I choke really bad. I strafe backwards to see if the BR is there, but it's not. It's not on its spawn. A nice little grenade kill. Drop down, pick up the BR, and just push up. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.